Race number 5 we're up to now, and this is a Class 4 contest, 1800 metres the trip for the next, with Sacred Ibis heading the field of 12 runners for Tony Millard and Jerry Chow. Barrier 2 for him. Methane, been very consistent his first couple of starts this season, but down the field in his last 2. Co-partner Era won 2 starts back over the mile. Nunchuck's 4th last him out course and distance behind Fast Pace. Red Impact, runner-up on his last 2 efforts, both over the 1800 metres. Shanghai Dragon should give some speed from barrier number 8. We've got Pleclone, who's been placed on his last 2. Fortune Winner, passing fashion up to the 1800 metres for the first time here. He's a maiden after 10 though in Hong Kong. And Dionysus Colony has won twice course and distance, Mark, but he's been off the pace in his last 2 efforts.
He has, and Shanghai Dragon, we know he likes to lead. Free Foal's got a perfect draw to follow him, Paul, and they do look like they'll be the 1-2 in the run.
Yeah, Methane can go forward as well. Pleclone won't be too far away. Dionysus Collins been running midfield and back to the rest. I think they're sort of all towards back runners with co-partner Era, we know in particular likes to get back.
All right, a couple of them bumped into each other. Course and distance last time out, with Red Impact faring best. Marky finishing in second place behind Fast Pace. Can you see any variation or changes in the positions this time?
I don't think so. I think Red Impact is getting very close to another victory and looks well suited here. He carries an extra 4 pounds for it, but does draw down in barrier 3. Having said that, Paul, it's a good run to the first turn, but he's holding his form and he just keeps racing well.
He does, doesn't he? I think he'll get his opportunity in this race. And I just really like the way he stretches out. And normally the last 50 to 100 metres is the best of this horse.
OK, well, moving on to co-partner Era then. And this is over the 2,000 metres, so just up a couple of hundred here, but he's won over a mile earlier on this season. That's as far as he's won in actual fact. Yeah,
so look, he stayed on nicely enough here over the 2,000. So the 1,800 shouldn't be a problem for him. He's only been to Happy Valley once in the past. He did finish out of the placings on that occasion, so that was just a little query.
I found a spot for him actually, even going to the 1,800 back from the 2,000. He's run and come to the end just past the furlong there, so he didn't run the trip out strongly, and he's drawn 12. He'll need a bit of luck, but I don't mind him as a horse.
OK, all right, so some consideration as far as he's concerned. Last one, Mark, will be Pleclone, who's pretty consistent. He's had a good coming off a good couple of runs, but jumps from the mile up to the 1,800 now.
Stable's in really good form. Antoine Hamlin rides the horse again. He's had the 10 starts at Happy Valley for just the 1 placing, but he comes here, Paul, on the back of the 4th behind Light of Wanshi. That's this race, the 2nd behind Best View, and his last start here, he wasn't that far behind Great Harvest off the back of a tough trip. David Hall's horse is going well, so he's in.
Yeah, put him in on a minor line. The blinkers come off him as well, up to the 1,800 metres, and he's always looked like 18 won't be a problem by Burgundy. OK, all right. Those are the key races then for this 5th event, with Red Impact our favourite, Paul. Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with the Red Impact. He's run second in his last couple. I think he can go one better in this race. So he's on top. Free Fall's going to get a nice run just in behind the pace, I thought. He could stay on nicely. A Winning Volatility, he comes in there for 3rd. Joe Morero will ride him. He's already a winner over the course and distance. And then Pleclone, we just talked about him. He's in there for 4th. So 5, 6, 8 and 9.
I have to agree with Red Impact. It does look his race. He's been close at his last couple, and I think he can go one better. Here, Alexi Bedell for David Hayes. Co-partner Era goes in for 2nd. Going to give Methane a chance to bounce back to the placings here. Good record over the 1,800. His last 2, the saddle shifted, then raced wide at his most recent outing. So he's in for 3rd, and Pleclone racing well over at Shah 10. 5, 3, 2 and 9.
Wouldn't disagree with what the boys have said there. I was prepared to give Sacred Ibis a bit of a chance here as well, up in trip, an excuse on his last start effort behind Viva Hunter as well. Tony Millard and Jerry Chow combined there in the 5th, which is a Class 4 over this 1,800 metre trip.